Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. 12K Bitcoin. Hello. Just easy money, guys. Walton up 31%. It was at over 360 at one point. Neo right back. You know, what did I say in my last video? Neo was like 20 bucks, right? And I was playing the ping pong game with it, right? I was buying it at 15, selling it at 20. Neo's liquid. I can do that. Boom, boom, boom. Ping pong. Boom, boom, boom. And on my last video, I was like, nope. The Chinese news, that means there's a little sunroof, right? And that bitch was open. That means there's no more roof. There's no more roof. I don't sell. I don't sell on Ferraris. Convertibles. I don't sell. Because it can just do what it did, right? I'd feel like an ass right now if I sold it for 20 or 25. Because, you know, I'd have missed out on those gains. And, you know, it's the same with Walton. I was ping-ponging Walton. And as soon as that news, you know, holding, I would have missed out on them gains. So, how is this possible? I have all my slacks closed, guys. Remember that time when I was investing in so many coins? There was just, I was getting haunted by the slack pop-ups. Because, like, even after I closed everything, I was still in so many slacks that it was nuts. So I'd, like, sign out of all of them. Basically, the market is gaining more confidence. You're having governments come out and say, I think it was the government of UK. Somebody came out and said, let me get the news. I got my news right here. I just like to read what I thought was interesting. It was some central bank, whatever. It was some central bank saying, look, we can't even convert, like we can't, they're just admitting the truth. They're like, you know, we can't regulate Bitcoin. China's just doing some real weird stuff, coming in, coming out, saying, you know, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Some freaking country banned, who was it? Somebody just literally, some small country just out of nowhere banned all, it was a bank that banned all Bitcoin accounts, like anything connected to Bitcoin, which I think is kind of funny, you know, a bank cutting off. I feel like, it reminds me of poker in the United States back in the day when you'd play and they'd cut your account off. And now it's with fantasy sports, right? You play fantasy sports in the United States and the bank will just cut your account out for no fucking reason. They're starting to deal with Bitcoin, which I just think is kind of silly, but it's whatever. The thing about Ethereum is the 24-hour volume is so low. I'm glad I picked up some more EOS last night. It just decided to wake up a little bit. Still very cheap, but yeah, I was just scooping it up all around 54, 53. I did chip into the EOS last night. I like to gamble, guys. I'm a gambler. I haven't drinking my coffee yet, so this is going to be more of a chill episode. I'm going to try to keep the drink sound away from the mic. I'm trying to get the EOS. All right, guys. You guys can sweat it with me. Yes, I listen to Post Malone sometimes. 34 minutes, we're at 50. I don't know. Seeming kind of sketch. I think with the big price, we're gonna end up getting effed. But I like to gamble. You know, I don't play poker as much. So EOS though, I spent basically all yesterday listening to Dan L talk, listening to Vitalik talk. People I don't know. People are underestimating this, I guess. You know, it's kind of like a lot of people don't understand what EOS, both are correct. EOS is trying to do something so ambitious, something so crazy. It's trying to hold the whole world's decentralized network because it's able to compute scale on top of scale on top of scale, right? Because it scales horizontally. It means it can, they can go from 10,000 transactions a second to 100,000 to 1,000,000 to 100 million, even more if they needed to. Like there's no limit on EOS scaling ability. And man, it's just the only thing Ethereum has right now is obviously first mover's advantage. However, there hasn't really, is there even really, you know, there's not too much going on in terms of workable products on the Ethereum network that are being used every day right now, like apps and stuff like that. You could say Steam It is working and it's doing its job. So like, I don't know, Dano's already proved that. I just think that if it does work, and I think it will because he has so much money. That's another thing. Vitalik didn't have nearly the amount of money that Dan L is going to have to complete this project. So, and plus he doesn't have like, you know, Dan, it's different when you're Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin's a little different. People will put up with a little bit of a slow transaction. Bitcoin's a one-trick pony. It does one thing. It sends and it receives. That's what Bitcoin does. You send it and that's what it does. It's nothing fucking crazy. Ethereum is attempting to do too much crazy shit. People are building all kinds of apps. And I just think that, you know, people are going to be disappointed when they're only getting 3 to 15, you know, 5 transactions a second before it congests and clogs. And then EOS comes out and it's clean. I don't know. It just seems like. But the thing about EOS is, it's how big can it really get? You know, it can get really big, but it's never gonna get like no limit coin bros, girls. Like that's the my bits. Like EOS is like my gold. EOS is like almost like my new Bitcoin. I believe in EOS so strongly that I think it's very close to kind of like my Bitcoin. With that being said, it's not gonna give me the tremendous gains that. Because some YouTubers, like, I don't know, people, it's funny because people are like, oh, the people looking for the 1000x gains, you know, like they throw it out there like it's some kind of bullshit. I'm just scratching my head like, I've been on 1000x gains. I don't know what y'all talking about. I've been on 1000x gains. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You know, I don't know. You know, you're not going to get it. I don't know, because I have lofty goals, I guess. And I know people think it's risky to go after that. Of course. Is it impossible? No, you know, especially since I've proven it. So, you know, I'm not going to get 1000x gain off of EOS. It's just never going to happen. No limit coin I did. And things like MyBit are very possible. There's a lot of you know, I'm not saying ONG is going to be something completely. ONG is going to be very amazing for the fact that it's not going to be so much the 1000x gain as it's going to be the equity you get for having that much. Holler at the new logo, not even done, you know, just beta phase. Gonna be switching this up into some nicer icons, but you know, just the progress every single day. Just, you know, I'm not bullshit. I'm spending a lot of money on this UI. I'm dropping a lot of money on it, and I'm spending a lot of hours. I'm just sitting here with my dudes, my team, just literally going out. It's gonna be the most amazing shit anyone's ever seen in their entire life. I can just say it's like it's gonna put Facebook to shame. Steam It's gonna be a byproduct. It's just Steam. It's just gonna get steamrolled. Like that's what's gonna happen. Like not even intentionally. Like I love Steam, but I don't know. You're fucking with a go-getter. Like I guess there's not that many people like me, but when I get on a team, like shit happens. Like people notice when I get on the team. They're like, "Oh fuck, you see what's going on?" Like it's not stagnant. There's always something new. Like you're never gonna say, "Man, what the fuck?" You know. No limit coin there ain't never really nothing new going on with no limit coin. You know, there's not going to be like that. And the same thing with MyBit. ONG is about to just, it's like my imagination at work. Like I have a very creative mind, and being able to, just the ideas that I have for this site that are being implemented left and right because I have the money and I have the crew. I have the best fucking people you can, I mean, they're just the best of the best. They get shit done. And I just think everyone's going to be very, very happy. And that's the thing you can't, like, with MyBit, holler at XP Nicholas. He's in Prague right now with the whole MyBit team. Let me get that. He sent me a picture. I don't give a fuck if he doesn't want me to show it, because I'm going to show it. But it was a good picture, so I think he wants me to. But yeah, it was XP and the entire gang chilling, like, I just want y'all to see like what it's like what I'm on. I just want you to know what my team's on. Like when I invest in something, you know, I got my crew. Holler at Ian right there. Like I got my crew. Like, you know, we're chilling. I don't know. Like I don't know what coins you people are invested in, but are y'all chilling like this? You got your boys in there chilling like this? Are y'all behind the scenes like that? Do you have that kind of? Are you putting in that kind of work? Because I work all the damn time, every fucking day. I don't have no nothing. All I do is work. The amount of work and the effort is different. I talk about that. I break that down. I wrote a book last year on how to lose weight. Also, good some mental things, like some good mental aspects that should really help people. And because that's the thing, man. Once you got your mind right, then you're already happy. You're already at peace. You don't need to be rich, right? So you're not straining yourself, like worrying every day. Oh, why am I not there? Why am I not there? You're already there, and then the things that you envision and you work for just accumulate around you. That's just how it kind of is. It just kind of poof, 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 all around you, everything. So, you know, right now you could be like this. You see this graph? You have a happy face, but you know, a lot of people are like this. You know, they got the sad face. And then you got some motherfuckers looking like this because they psychos. And I got questions about SIA coin. It's like, yeah, man, I got some SIA coin. Like, I held that bitch since like 0.07. Like, I'm not selling SIA coin for a while. I made a lot of money trading it. That's for sure. During these crazy times, where is it? 3 months ago. Let's see. Yeah, it was during these times. Boom. See these big dips? Money. 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 Like, there was a really good month. I wish I could separate it, but I can't. It was about 2 months ago that it was really, really nice pickings. Brave Attention was actually Basic Attention token was actually my best one when it came to that. So yeah, basically when it comes to my investments now, I like getting in, and I know that I'm gonna get these huge gains with my bit. Like, I'm saying this because it's like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm not saying you guys can invest whatever the fuck you want. I just like the fact that I know exactly what's going on at all times. There's no it's like virtual reality GitHub. Like, it's like real life GitHub. Like, I can just know what's happening. So the point is, new UI about to come out with No Limit Coin, on G, beta coming up with my bit. Obviously, I'm always on the hunt for new things. The ICOs I'm starting to see, I'm not really a big fan of now because I'm starting to see what's happening. There's too much shit coming on Ethereum that's too big and too lofty. There's too much shit that's coming out saying like it's going to be the next best thing. These world payment centers based on Ethereum. And it's like, that's bullshit, man. Like, Ethereum can't handle that. And people who are up, like snuffing their nose up at EOS right now, like EOS is going to, first of all, I think EOS is probably going to kill Neo. You know, I'm probably looking to chop off I hate selling it because I don't say it's going to kill Neo. Like, Neo's always going to be there. Like, you know, Linux didn't kill Windows or yada, yada, yada. Like, you know, Windows is a pretty shitty operating system, yet people still use it, even though there's better ones out there. It's going to be the same thing because what happens with EOS is it's like it has all the qualities that Neo's going to have. Any programmer in the world is going to be able to use EOS because they're not going to have to learn something new. They can take what they know with Java or whatever the fuck. Right, and that's like Neo's claim to fame. Plus, EOS is really big in Japan too, or China too, and Japan. I don't know. I just think that it's very risky to invest in a lot of these hot new ICOs that are based off the Ethereum network right now. Just from what I've seen, like, I don't know. Like, think about it. If it can only handle 15 transactions, yes, they're coming out with things to scale it even more, of course. But then Dan L, he said something pretty fucking gangster. It was like Thug Life. He said, well, I'm gonna try something. Well, Ethereum is the equivalent of a one lane highway with a very slow speed limit and a lot of potholes. Where EOS is like a multi-way superhighway where the speed limit is very fast. And Ethereum trying to upgrade to the proof of stake and all of these trying to scale is kind of like trying to replace the engine in a moving car. It's not as easy. And he was just going on and on. And the one thing Vitalik said about, because like, dude, I'm fucking in there, dude. You know what I'm saying? I've seen everything. There's nothing I haven't seen 3-4 times, hour-long vids. People think, dude, you think I'm a psycho. If you lived in my face, like if you look through my eyes for one day, you'd be like, dude, this dude has this much money and this is what he does all day? What the fuck? You'd be like, what a waste of money. That's what you're thinking. It probably is because I don't do anything with it. I just fucking invest in this and study even harder. And I watched everything. And the points are, Vitalik's points are, and they're strong. He was saying, EOS, the problem is you have 100, it's delegated proof of stake, and you have like 100 nodes, right? That's the thing. That, and you vote them in, and if one acts up, you can replace them. But Vitalik was saying, well, if you know who these nodes are, because you vote for them, then it'll be easy to shut down if you're a government or somebody, like to attack it, right? To overload it. And that's his one point. Like all the other points he doesn't win. We're talking about like, I think EOS wins every single category versus Vitalik and Ethereum. The only thing is Vitalik said that, and that's very true. And I have not heard anything from Dan how to counter that. I can only assume the two biggest threats, the two giant threats to EOS right now. Number one, in my opinion, is that governments or something will come in and fuck the ICO. And they'll say, hey, you got a refund or something stupid. You're getting shut down. Something crazy, like they're going to try to kill the ICO. Because that was kind of stupid on his part to do a year. I understand it. Look, Dan L's a fucking genius. You listen to him talk about the year-long ICO. Yeah, he's making more money, but man, he has good points. He's like, man, it makes it fair because now you want a big distribution of tokens. You want, you don't want. It was just he has every answer perfect. You should go back and look at some of those interviews. That is the one thing though, that if the year-long ICO gets shut down by some kind of outside force, I'm not quite sure what would happen. Maybe it would, because he blocks it out of the country, so it's not like the United States could step in and stop it, or China, because you can't invest in those countries. So I'm guessing he would just like cut off the country. So I'm thinking like there's a very high probability that it's going to succeed in that aspect. And then what Vitalik brought in with the 100 node being able to attack, I'm pretty fucking sure that Dan, with his $500 million and counting, is going to be able to think of something. So I'm going to bet on that. I'm not betting the house. I'm not saying I don't go all in, really. There's no reason for me to go all in any coin. It's kind of like when you win, you don't need to go and fucking risk anything. Like I'm fucking very well diversified. It's just, and I have a lot of Ethereum. I'm going to hold a lot of Ethereum. Ethereum's always going to be around. Just like I said, like it doesn't matter if EOS is going to be the best one. Ethereum's still going to be around, especially with its first mover advantage. But I just, if I have a new gold standard, it's obviously Bitcoin's still number one. And then you have EOS. Those are going to be my gold standards. And then, of course, I have No Limit Coin, MyBit, ONG. Just because those are as gold standard as it get. I'm actually more confident in... I'm just as confident in both. Like, I can't say... Like, I'm probably more confident in No Limit Coin's success just because I know the facts. Like, I'm in, I have control over it. And I believe in myself more than enough to... like, because we don't have anything that's going to stop us. The year ICO, the 100 node thing. Just looking around, Walton just killing it with the coins, mates. Just absolutely destroying it. Look at that, just boom, boom. Not going to be looking to sell Neo anytime soon. It's uncapped, guys. It could easily return to all-time highs or higher and go. And you know what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to swoop in and want to buy some Neo and Walton now. It's like, dude, you could have got it all week for 15, and now y'all are gonna swoop in and fucking humans. If it was a bunch of me's out there, Neo would never get above 33. It'd just be a bunch of hardcore lures and thug faces. Just a chill episode today. I'm just kind of looking over the market. Steam's doing better. That's good. It is good because it's still a very good platform. ONG is going to absolutely destroy everything, but Steam is different. It's a blog platform. It has its own uses for sure. I just find it cute that people are sleeping on EOS, sleeping on MyBit, now sleeping on No Limit Coin. I mean, holy fuck. Sleeping on No Limit Coin before the new UI. People want to see it though. That's all that matters. People don't care. It's like put your money where your mouth is. They want to see the UI. And then like with Neo, they want to hear the news. They don't want to fuck around. So, when they see the new UI, when the government whispers, "Hey, we might partner with, we might reconsider," then that's people buying the rumors, and then the news is going to come out and it's just going to be fucking absolutely ballistic. And it's creeping up real nice. 142. It's been just steadily climbing. This is really good. Seeing the China coins. It's very nice. This is absolutely perfect because it's kind of like just saying F you to Jamie Dimon, because and the China, all of them, man. It's like you got governments coming out saying we can't stop Bitcoin. The money's coming in. People were worried. I had people calling me up saying, "Man, is this the end?" And now they're calling me up and they're like, "Man, Bitcoin's fucking, it's over 4,000 again." It's like they're all happy and they're like, "Man, this is awesome. I thought it was the end, but Bitcoin, it's always going to survive." They turn into believers real quick. And I seen that over. I saw that at 3,000. People, "Oh, is it the end?" When the market was at 60 billion, dude, everyone was fucking crying. Everyone, not me, but a lot of people. Like I had to cope. A lot of people. I was on the phone like, "Man, it's gonna be okay." I had to go live a lot. Soothe y'all motherfuckers. And here we are, 142. All-time high was 170 plus. We can get there easy. And just studying the market. Man, I didn't even check my EOS lure last night. I hope I hit it. I'd be so pissed if I didn't. I got a little greedy. I mean, not really. I bought so much of it, but I just felt like, especially with Neo, man, I didn't know. I was like, man, should I buy more at 15? That's the pain. Like, when you know something's going to do really good and you buy some, and then you're like, man, maybe I should buy some more. And you know it's going to do really good, and you don't, and it does really good. That's just a stupid pain I hate, right? It's just like, oh, why didn't I buy more? It's so obvious, right? And that's how I feel with so many of these coins. Like, I have that feeling now with Neo. I bought a lot of Neo, but I was just like, well, dude, it's $15. Like, are you kidding me? Buy more. And I was like, but I've already bought a lot. And then, of course, it goes up. And it's like, why didn't you buy more? But I'm happy because I bought Neo, Walton, everything else. And people forget that when Bitcoin goes up, you're still getting a gain, too. So you're still getting a nice little gain. And Ethereum is due for a pop. Ethereum is definitely due for a pop, guys. What do you guys think is going to happen right here? I don't know. Hardcore, holler at Gandalf. What do you guys think is about to happen right here? Let me give you a hint. He doesn't like bats, but yet he dresses up as a Batman. We're gonna have a giant Batman head, guys. That's just how the ebbs and flows of life work. We're gonna have a Batman head. This Batman head. Yeah. I mean, can we see it? Can we see the Batman head? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here. Cheers. Peace.